Okay, this is the video for day 2 of the Making Teleball VR game. So you might notice now the hands are different colors and the balls. So I decided to make the right hand orange and the left hand blue. They're using different materials now, so you can tell which hand through the ball. So you know which button to press when you're teleporting. Also, the balls light up when you're holding the teleport button now. So you can tell that that you're pressing it. Also, I fixed the bug where you would rotate and it would throw it in the wrong direction. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to rush through explaining everything right now. I probably should just be taking my time, but that was a ring, which you'll see again in the video. So throwing the ball through this ring just made the wall disappear, and the ring, because you don't need it anymore. Yeah, when I do the visual update, I don't want it just to straight up disappear, because I definitely want to make that look better when you do throw the ball through the ring. Also because it will look better, but also because it makes it easier to tell what's happening, I guess. So there's this red box under the ring, and I added that as well because I didn't want... It would be weird if the player could just teleport under the ring. Then they wouldn't even need to throw the ball through it. I guess they could just like put the ball, like dunk it or something. And maybe I think I was actually sitting down when I was playing this, maybe. Which is why you can't really see. You might not be able to even tell that it is a ring, because I'm looking at it from the side on there. But yeah, I made the ring blue. Initially I was thinking that I could have objects you could only throw a certain colored ball through. In that case, like, maybe you could only throw the ball with your left hand through that ring. It's not what I ended up doing. You can just throw the other ball through anyway. Either ball will work. So maybe I should think about changing that color from blue to another color. But I wanted to make it the same color as the wall, so you kind of know what's going to happen when you throw the ball through. Here I'm just demonstrating that the ball will be destroyed when you throw it at a wall, because you can't like teleport onto a wall. That would be kind of weird. Although I was thinking for one of the powers that would be something you could do, because I did want to have different types of balls that do different things. And you'll see that in later videos. That definitely wasn't something I was going to get to on day 2 here. So I think I'm just going to go to another video in a second. Yep. Just give me a second. Okay, so this is another video on day 2, and this is like the last video for day 2. So this is the state the game was at by the end of the second day of working on the game. I guess I'm still just like testing things, like when you switch the ball between your hands, you can choose which hand to throw it with. And there was like a slight bug with that, which I was probably why I was testing it here. So I also created this other room past the wall, which wasn't there before. It was just this one room on day 1, and I will be, of course, expanding on that in future days. So yeah, at this point I hadn't fully fixed the throwing, so was kind of struggling to throw the ball through the ring then. But yeah, there is this other area over here now. Nothing you can do in the area yet, but it's like I guess it's just a larger area you can move around in. And yeah, you'll see in future videos this area getting expanded upon. I'm not sure how much I want to discuss that now, because I could always just talk about it in the other videos. So there's not too much more I wanted to talk about for day 2. I'm pretty happy with the amount of progress that I made on day 2. It doesn't look like a ton, but I think a lot of it I was fixing bugs and making things work slightly better. Okay, here you can see you can just teleport into the air. You don't have to wait until the ball hits the ground, which is something that wasn't fixed at this point, but I definitely do get around to that, probably in the next video. Because yeah, that's not how I wanted it to work initially here anyway, where you can just throw the ball in the air and just teleport to it at any point. I wanted to make it so you could only teleport once the ball had hit the ground. So yeah, that's probably the end of the video for day 2. That was just me putting the headset down. So yeah, I created that whole ring thing as well for the day. And yeah, everything's got this like checkerboard pattern, which I thought kind of made it look like a Sonic game, which is pretty funny. Especially the fact that I added a ring to it. Yeah, the reason that I have the ring is that I want all of the interactions in the game to involve throwing. So instead of just having a button that you can press, throwing the balls is kind of how you do everything. It's how you move around and you teleport, and how you activate things like this ring. And yeah, it kind of like simplifies things. And yeah, I wanted the whole game to be about the throwing aspect. Since it is a VR game, that's like one of the unique things to VR, something you don't do outside of VR really. You don't throw things around. So yeah, that's going to be it for day 2. There'll be another for day 3 tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Bye.